Okay, welcome back here. I just now got all my sidewalls and stuff put on my box. Like I said, on this box I was going to do something a little bit different with it. I got on the internet and I've seen some people put these it's a curve, that's what I was talking about. I don't know if you can see it real good, but yeah, the box has a curve, so when the plexiglass fits on it, it'll instead of being a flat surface, it'll just curve a little bit more, hoping that it will catch a little bit more sunlight throughout the day. But I have on the end of this box here, I meant to do this on my box that I built last year, and I plumb forgot all about it. By the time I had done put it together, of course it was too late, but this year I put me about a, I don't know, 4 or 5 inch extra little leg on both sides. This is going to be the bottom of the box, but what I'm going to do is out here on the outside, I'm probably going to put me like a little bracket, because I've got an old jump push mower. It's a big wheel push mower, and I'm just going to put a bracket on each side and put wheels on this thing where I can take them on and off. That way I don't have to use my dolly to wheel this thing up through the yard and make it a whole lot easier. As for now, just now got my box all put together, and I got it all sealed up, or where my one buys go on there. And I did have to, since this was a curved edge, I did have to go on this piece on both sides and kind of make it match with the curve, so when the plexiglass lays down on there, it won't have no gap. It'll be lay perfectly flat all the way around. So but this is what I've gotten done so far, and I got to get up pretty early in the morning, so I'm fixing to go to bed now, so I ain't gonna have time to mess around no more with this thing today. But I do got a 2x4 here, just like I did on my box last year. I'm just gonna same on one up here at the top, a header, make it out of 2x4. But when I put my 2x4 here, it's going to come up to the top of this inside lip, so I'll have a little bit of gap on the bottom. That way I can add more insulation to the bottom of this thing. And this time I won't tack it down like I did on my other box. I put some in it, and by the time I got it all tacked down, it was like a real thin layer of insulation. And where I had my cans in there in the 2x4, it wasn't but that much, maybe if a half an inch gap between the bottom of the can and the bottom of the box, so there really wasn't much room to put any insulation at all. So this year I did make my sidewalls out of thicker, the end boards, the ones I don't know if I had that in the last video, but the end board there, the ones I put the curve on, they are a piece of 1x8, and I curved the edges down to about a 4 7/16, I think is what the final measurement on it was. These right here are just a piece of 1x6. Of course, I had to put that bevel on the end of it all the way down the edge of it so my plexiglass will lay flat. And another thing I did kind of change a little bit, and I didn't mention this in my first videos, but this backing board, when it's the flat part here on last year's box, I used a piece of 1/2 inch. This year I've knocked it down to about a 3/8, trying to make it a little bit lighter if possible. But and on my last year's box also, I used a 1/4 inch piece of plexiglass, and this year I'm gonna use an 1/8 inch, try to get that weight down a little bit. That way it won't be so awkward to handle. But that's just a few changes I've made so far, and here probably in the next couple of days or so. I'll get out here and I'll get my headers made. And I've already got my insulation, so I'll get that going here in a few days and we'll see what we got from there. Thanks for watching.